Excited to have you on today for today's global harmonization. It's so nice to see how consistent everybody is. Everybody's here daily, and when they're not, I know that they're here on spirit. I hear from each of you, and in the group or directly, and how meaningful this has become in your life. I know it has for me, and for me, I know it's really something from beyond is calling me for this, and it might be that baby growing right there. Um, it's getting really apparent now, and I think quite a bit about this terminology of I am, and how language in old construct was much about who I am is based on what I do, whether it's my career. I would say I'm a mechanic, I'm a salesperson, I am a CEO. Those are all things that one does to fix things. As a mechanic or CEO, I execute things. It's a very narrow scope. It's a very Western scope of saying I am. And the funny thing is, this is also true in Spanish, not just the English language. In Spanish, when I say what my occupation is, I say this word, the verb ser, which is to be. And there's two to be's in Spanish. There's a temporary to be, and there's the permanent to be. And ser is the permanent to be, like I always am this. So when that ser verb is used, it's used in conjunction with my occupation. It's used in conjunction with anything that I am in permanence. And it's such a limiter. Every word is such a limiter in the scope of consciousness. They really are. It's the idea of being able to take the infinite and put it into a thing. And how important it is that what follows the words I am really creates my reality. It's who I identify with as in the moment. It creates the relationships around me and creates a mutual understanding or agreement. Actually had a conversation, this is just coming to me now, I had a conversation with Master Nigel about this yesterday, about the importance of showing the true self beyond just the what I've done for a living, or I am a man, or I'm a woman, or just these or I'm a human being, coming beyond that into the multi-dimensional layers and be able to be anyone, anything at all points. So Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this as, first, I think I'm someone, and I get really solidified in that one being. And then later I realize that I'm no one. And once I realize that I am no one, then I can be anyone. And in practical terms, in my life, like this just shows up in my relationship with Emily. We go into character constantly and get to be anyone in that moment. It's like all the world is legitimately a stage. So I share this because there's that primary state of being where it's like that just fits my role. It rings true to my heart. So when somebody's like typecast in a movie, they're really good at playing certain types of characters. Like Samuel L. Jackson, he's usually a pretty consistent character. There's a lot of them. And then you got somebody that's like a Will Smith who's played every single role. He's a true true master at any role. And that's the way the game of life is, to be able to be that role. So whether I'm interacting with Emily in the relationship and be able to be in a serious role as partners, as parents, as everything that we are in that role, or as a friend with someone, or when I'm talking my way out of getting a ticket, it's a very different role being able to just jump into. Or when I'm structuring a business deal is also a different role. And it's the reality of not being attached to any one specific role, so I can be every single role. So in today's harmonization, I'd like to just invite in this idea of what is my primary role, like what is often called my purpose in life. What really rings true to the heart, where and I believe that everybody here is some kind of change angel or light bearer. Change angel and Master Nigel's verbiage, bearer of light, just someone that's bringing more light to the world. And then it may get more defined as a healer or as a coach or as a mentor or an activator or anything. It can be as an entrepreneur. And that's still, I'm coming with a heart-centered place. So I'm still a light bearer as an entrepreneur, which is my roots. So whatever that is for you, I would invite that come into awareness and solidify, and then also consider all the roles that I've gained mastery at, and then where are some of the ones that are maybe still lurking in the shadows, to know myself more deeply. What could I bring to the surface and integrate and fuse so that I can be anyone at any time, any place, any moment, rather than be identified that I have to be a certain character, a certain way to get through a situation. That I am this, I am life breathing itself, and I am the choices that I make in every single moment, and that I'm actively, consciously aware of it. And I have my default programs, which may be very competent and unconscious at times. So keeping those in that conscious awareness, expanding this consciousness, the ability to perceive more rather than being through a lens with this has been a hot topic too, the blinders on, like I think I'm just this one thing, and then I miss everything going on around me. I miss so many truths. I miss the impact that I'm having, whether it's good or bad in those constructs, of good or bad. When I identify as just one person, then I am going to miss all these other things that I'm having impact on, and my true greatness. And those other things that I'm having impact on are me too. So just a little bit to bring into consideration, right? We're really going to dive into the heart to start with this today too. So just let that integrate into the heart, and begin breathing in through the nose and feeling the belly, and then feeling the chest, feeling the heart expand, and holding for a moment at the top and feeling the expansion in the entire physical body, feeling the radiance, tuning into where am I at today, and exhaling fully all the air out. No thinking required. Just breathing into the heart, feeling the heart expand, opening as a vessel of truth. When any images come into the mind, just bouncing them back to the heart and feeling the vibration. Does it resonate? Is it in pure alignment? How does it feel? Does it feel full of love? I notice that anytime an image in the mind of doubt comes, that the heart gets a little zzz, like this little fly bug lights. And when an image comes in that's in vibration, I get a mm, mm, ah. My heart always knows the truth. This is the same when someone walks in a room and I meet them, when someone's talking to me, the heart always knows the truth. And as I keep my attention on the heart, a funny thing happens. My mind goes blank. Filling the body with pure white light emanating from the heart. Each breath bringing in anew the eternal now. Becoming one with the unified field of existence. Pure love, pure truth, pure light. Now bringing this frequency up to the third eye. And using the power of visualization to match the world outside me to the world inside of me, to this frequency of light, this frequency of love. Visualizing random acts of love around the planet, of peace, of calm. All emanating from my heart. Calling all that is my birthright to me here and now. Giving out all my love to existence, this infinite flow. I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the light. Feeling the expansion of light emanating from me, as me, through me. Bringing the hands together, prayer position from the heart, gently pressing them together. Feeling the heat, the tension, expansion, grounding, emanating this light through me, as me, by me. Gently bringing the hands down, palms up, wiggling the fingers, rolling the wrists, feeling the integration of every cell of my body. It's beautiful harmonization that I am, to bring my gifts to all things. Rubbing the hands together, just feeling that energy pressing together, just stretching, gently opening the eyes. Ready for another beautiful day on this planet. Thank you everybody for being here today. God bless you. Have an amazing, amazing day. I love you. And we'll see you tomorrow.